Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. You could feel the collective gasp ripple through the General Hospital fandom the moment the episode aired when Monica Quartermain's home, the cornerstone of GH history, was suddenly revealed to have a shocking new owner, Ronnie. The news hit like a bombshell, and fans have not stopped talking since. For decades, that house has represented the very heart of the Quartermain legacy, and to see it slip into the hands of someone like Ronnie has stirred deep emotions, fiery debates, and waves of disbelief across the fanbase. It's not just about real estate. That house has witnessed everything: births, deaths, betrayals, weddings, and countless Thanksgiving disasters. It's more than a mansion on a hill. It's practically a living character in the show. So when Tracy, Ned, and the rest of the family realized that Ronnie now owned it, you could sense the fury rising in every GH fan watching at home. Social media exploded within minutes. Hashtags like Save Monica's House and Not Ronnie started trending among longtime viewers who felt this twist was a slap in the face to the Quartermain legacy. Viewers are torn. Some think the writers are geniuses for shaking up the Quartermain story after all these years. Others believe it's pure disrespect to Monica's legacy and everything she's fought for. One fan wrote, "The Quartermain house is sacred. You don't just hand it off to someone like Ronnie and expect fans to be okay with it." Another commented, "This is the kind of storyline that keeps GH alive. Nobody saw it coming, and that's what makes it so good." That tension between tradition and chaos is exactly what keeps this show pulsing after all these decades. But let's not forget the emotional weight behind this twist. Monica's home isn't just a building. It's her connection to Alan, to Jason, to Emily, to the entire history that has defined who she is. Fans remember the days when Alan and Monica's fights would echo through those walls, when AJ would stumble home in disgrace, when Edward's booming voice would demand order at the dinner table. And now, all of that feels like it's being rewritten in an instant, with Ronnie's name suddenly etched on the deed. Viewers are asking, how could this possibly happen? How could the family that defined Port Charles lose their own home? Of course, Tracy's reaction has become a focal point of fan discussion. She's never been one to take loss lightly, especially not when it comes to Quartermain property. When she vowed to burn it all down, fans felt every ounce of that rage. It wasn't just a dramatic line. It was the embodiment of decades of family pride being trampled. Tracy has always been the warrior of the Quartermains, the last guard at the gate. Seeing her pushed to this point, betrayed and humiliated, only fueled more sympathy and anger among viewers. Many fans see this as a symbolic war for the soul of the Quartermain family. Ronnie represents a new generation, ambitious, manipulative, and willing to play dirty to get what he wants. He's not emotionally tied to that house, to the memories, or the ghosts that walk those halls. For him, it's power and prestige. For the Quartermains, it's identity. And that clash between heritage and greed is exactly why this storyline is sparking such passionate reactions. You can almost feel the ghost of Edward Quartermain rolling in his grave at the thought of a stranger sitting in his chair, sipping his brandy, and calling himself master of the house. Fans online have even joked that Edward's spirit might come back to haunt Ronnie. But underneath the humor, there's a deep sadness. GH viewers have invested years, even decades, into watching Monica fight for that family, stand tall through unimaginable loss, and protect what little was left of the Quartermain empire. And now, to see her sidelined while someone else takes over, it's heartbreaking. Some longtime fans point out that this storyline mirrors real life, how families lose their legacies through betrayal, loopholes, or sheer bad luck. In a strange way, it's raw and realistic. It reminds everyone that even powerful families can crumble. But others feel like this was just unnecessary pain for a character who's already endured enough. Monica has lost so much over the years: her husband, her children, her peace, and now her home. For many fans, it feels like the writers crossed a line that shouldn't have been crossed. Still, there's an undeniable electricity in the air. People are talking about General Hospital more passionately than they have in months. Every fan forum, every Facebook group, every X thread is full of debates, memes, theories, and anger. Some believe this twist will lead to Monica getting a powerful redemption arc, one last battle to reclaim what's hers. Others think it's a way for the writers to usher in a new era, perhaps even connecting Ronnie to a bigger scheme involving ELQ, Tracy, or even Nina's ongoing chaos. And of course, there are the conspiracy theories. Some viewers are convinced Ronnie isn't acting alone. They suspect a hidden hand, maybe an unseen investor or an old enemy pulling the strings from behind the curtain. A few fans think this could be connected to Valentine Cassadine or even Drew's latest storyline, suggesting Ronnie's inheritance is part of a larger takeover plot. The more fans talk, the more elaborate the theories become. And honestly, that's part of the fun. General Hospital thrives on speculation, on the idea that nothing is ever what it seems. Meanwhile, on screen, Tracy's rage seems ready to ignite. Her vow to burn it all down isn't just metaphorical. Fans are already predicting that she might literally set the Quartermaine mansion ablaze in one of those unforgettable GH climaxes that leaves the town reeling. It wouldn't be the first time the Quartermaines lost their home to flames, after all. Longtime viewers remember when the mansion burned before and how that event changed everything. Could history be repeating itself? Is this the writer's way of closing one era and beginning another? And what about Ronnie himself? Love him or hate him, he's become the man of the hour. Some fans think his confidence borders on arrogance, especially with the way he's been strutting around Port Charles as if he's earned his new status. Others find him a fascinating classic GH antihero, whose rise could make for months of juicy storytelling. One fan commented, "I can't stand Ronnie, but I also can't look away. He's like a train wreck I need to see through." That's exactly the kind of polarizing energy that keeps audiences tuning in. Discussions have become deeply emotional. People are rewatching old Quartermaine episodes, posting clips of Monica and Alan dancing in the living room, and mourning what feels like the end of an era. Some fans are even saying this twist hit harder than any recent death on the show because it represents the loss of something symbolic of the last standing piece of GH's golden age. Others argue that the show has always been about reinvention, about passing the torch to the next generation, and that this is just another chapter in that ongoing evolution. You can see how fans of all ages are reacting differently. The longtime watchers, who grew up with the Quartermaines as the heart of GH, are grieving. The newer viewers, who might not have the same emotional attachment, are excited by the drama and unpredictability. That generational divide makes this storyline even more fascinating. It's not just a conflict within the show, it's a conversation across the fanbase about what General Hospital should be in 2025 and beyond. Should it honor its history, or should it keep evolving, even if that means breaking hearts? The writers clearly knew what they were doing. By giving Monica's house to Ronnie, they didn't just change a plot point, they changed the emotional balance of the entire show. Every future Quartermaine scene will now carry that tension, that sense of something sacred being lost. And fans will be watching, waiting, hoping that somehow Monica or Tracy can claw back what's rightfully theirs. But even in their anger, fans can't deny one thing. This storyline has reignited their passion for GH. People who hadn't tuned in for months are suddenly catching up, eager to see what happens next. And in the world of soaps, that's the ultimate goal, to make people feel something, even if it's an outrage. Viewers are emotionally invested again, and that's powerful. Some fans are now wondering how Monica herself will react once she fully processes what's happened. She's been through so much, but she's always found a way to hold her head high. Will she retreat in heartbreak, or will we see that old spark of defiance return? The thought of Monica reclaiming her home in a powerful, emotional showdown has already become one of the most anticipated possibilities on fan wishlists. Others are hoping this will push Tracy and Monica to reunite as allies instead of rivals. Imagine the two matriarchs joining forces one last time to expose Ronnie's secrets and take back their legacy. It would be the kind of full-circle storytelling GH does best, with two fierce women proving that you can't destroy the Quartermaine name so easily. That's a story fans would rally behind in a heartbeat. And then there's Ronnie's perspective. Love him or hate him, his rise has shaken Port Charles. But even fans who despise him are curious what's really driving him. Is it revenge? Greed? Some hidden connection to the Quartermaines themselves? The best villains always believe they're the heroes of their own story, and Ronnie's confidence hints that he might see himself as the rightful heir to everything the Quartermaines once built. The tension now is reaching a boiling point. Every fan knows GH doesn't drop a bomb like this without a follow-up explosion. There's speculation that this twist might set off a chain reaction of business wars, legal battles, emotional breakdowns, maybe even shocking alliances. Fans are bracing for impact, because if Tracy truly follows through on her threats, Ronnie may find that owning the house is far more dangerous than he ever imagined. Even the actors' performances have become part of the buzz. Viewers are praising Jane Elliott's fire, saying she's giving one of her most powerful performances in years. Others are talking about how Monica's quiet heartbreak is breaking theirs. It's that combination of rage, grief, betrayal that's fueling one of GH's most emotionally charged arcs in recent memory. So, while fans might be furious now, they're also glued to their screens. Everyone wants to know how far this will go, who will win, and whether the Quartermaines can ever reclaim what's theirs. The debates will continue. The theories will grow wilder, and the emotions will keep running high. Because at the end of the day, that's what makes General Hospital special. It's not just a soap opera. It's a world people have lived in, loved in, and grown up with. Every twist, every heartbreak, feels personal. As for Ronnie, he might think he's on top right now, but in Port Charles, no victory lasts forever. The Quartermaines are known for their resilience, their scheming, and their ability to rise from the ashes, sometimes literally. Fans believe it's only a matter of time before the balance shifts again, and when it does, Ronnie might regret ever stepping foot in that mansion. Until then, the debate rages on. Is this the beginning of a new chapter for General Hospital, or the end of an era? Fans are split down the middle, but one thing is certain. Everyone's watching, everyone's talking, and the Quartermaine name has never meant more than it does right now. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.